Love that.
That was a low.
Well.
All right.
Here we are.
We thought we died, but we're back.
Yeah. All of us are now done with school, so that's great.
Yes.
I finished my last final today and took a fat nap, and here we are. So,
Hello.
Yeah. Let's see, 2 weeks ago? We didn't film last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Not last week.
Yeah. We talked about fast food and ranking them. This week, we loved it so much, we're going to do it again. But not with fast food. We're going to do it with,
those weird in-the-middle chain restaurants like Applebee's.
Yeah, those, like, tier 2 restaurants.
A step above fast food, but it's not like it's good. It's
just
the golden tier.
Slower.
Ethan loves it, but we hate it. So, first one on my list I have is, as Ethan calls it, the Olive Garden.
We're starting off with the best one, I think.
You think that's S?
The Olive Garden? Okay, take a look at that.
Yeah, here's the list.
Okay.
While Ethan's thinking,
we've both been to the Olive Garden before.
Yeah, and it's not.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's not bad. It is the only one on that list that is Italian food.
The Olive Garden, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it would be somewhere to the top of the tier 2.
The Olive Garden, yeah.
I just have bad memories of it, actually, now that I think about it.
Oh, you're starved.
Would you like to explain?
The boyfriend I had
No.
before Morgan, we went to the Olive Garden for our 1-year anniversary.
Oof, that's rough.
Yeah. It's a bunch of 17-year-olds being fucking dumb at the Olive Garden, thinking that they're gonna marry each other someday, and then it ends up terrible. So that's okay.
I would put the Olive Garden, sorry.
Thank you.
In A or B, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe A.
Because the Olive Garden takes you to Italy. It's fancy. You can't change my mind on that. It's a fancy restaurant.
It is not fancy.
I feel like you gotta wear just a little special
Hawaiian shirt.
Your nice Hawaiian shirt?
Yeah,
compared to your regular ones?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's just good food, I think. It's got a good environment. I like it. I've got a lot of memories going there with my family for my birthday.
Okay, there you go.
All I remember of Olive Garden is it being hella busy no matter what all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
And the cheese.
Pasta.
And the cheese.
Tell me when.
Oh God, Brock.
I love the tell me when method with the cheese.
That's always a good one.
And then he just never tells him to stop, and he thought the server should know when to stop.
God.
When Brock thought tell me when the server was just going to tell him when.
Yeah, not he
Brock
tells.
ended up with a plate of cheese.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and then my dad was like, he's done. Please stop.
See, that's classic Olive Garden move. Also,
Yeah.
they got unlimited breadsticks.
But is it really unlimited if it's tough to get them?
That's that one review. You gotta be ready for the sticks, though. You gotta be.
Give me them sticks.
You gotta be wanting the sticks,
and
you gotta be aggressive with the sticks. They'll give you the sticks. I think they should expand. If I had one criticism of the Olive Garden and why it's not, take another look at this list.
Not in the S tier.
I'm gonna have to put Olive Garden at an A tier for me.
Yeah.
I would definitely go with an A for Olive Garden because it's not as much as I love the Olive Garden and I want to go there all the time.
Is it not the best one in that list?
It's not the best one on the list, and
okay.
I feel like I might have too many S tiers. So Olive Garden is at A.
Fair enough.
They could expand. They could give you more breadsticks than like 4 at a time.
That's true. I'm trying to think of what's actually going to be my S tier. I'm going to decide by the end.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Also, at the Olive Garden, I don't know, that's the one place where I really get into like salads and like dressings, because normally I'll never eat salad with dressing except maybe a raspberry vinaigrette. And there, I'll just take whatever dressing they have and it'll be good.
Ethan, you could do that literally anywhere.
Yeah, but I only have memories. But the thing is,
the
I have
salads
memory.
at Olive Garden are not special.
Yes, but they got the spicy peppers.
The pepperoncinis.
Yeah. And I just get really into it there. And I don't know.
Ethan,
It's the only place I really get salad, if I'm looking at this list over again.
you can buy those at a grocery store.
I know, but they're not the Olive Garden. The Olive Garden's an atmosphere, okay?
Oh
Okay,
my
fair
god.
enough. Whatever.
It's an real authentic Italian
What's
experience.
next on the docket?
Next is Applebee's.
F. I
Yeah.
already know it's an F.
I'm gonna put Applebee's
I
in
would
the
put
F. Fuck.
Applebee's as the lowest one. Is it E?
E or F?
Oh, E? There's
E?
an E?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna put it in F for fuck Applebee's, but
Well, we can make it F now. So Applebee's is an F.
we'll
'cause
bottom
we don't
out-
have
we'll
that
bottom out
many.
at F.
Yeah, we don't have that many restaurants.
But why?
Applebee's is an F for
Why
sure.
is it an F?
Garbage food, garbage server,
Microwave food.
servers, garbage.
Microwave food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything's
it's shit.
microwaved. It just tastes like trash.
Yeah, I got the ribs there, and they were like,
Cold?
they weren't even cold. Well, not that they were cold. They were like,
Spongy,
They were
dried
like-
out ribs.
it's
been
like-
microwaved.
it's like what you get at McDonald's when you order a McRib. Like they put fake bones in there. Like why do you have to add fake bones? Why do you shape the meat to make it look like there's bones?
right?
And it's really bad, and it's just not good.
Yeah.
Even though it's a funny meme with goth
yeah,
waitress
the
at
only
Applebee's.
redeeming
Oh,
quality
yes.
at Applebee's is
That's-
the goth hostess.
That's the one redeeming quality, and it's not even enough to bring it up to a D.
D.
No. It's
So
an F.
Applebee's F.
Applebee's
nothing was
honestly could
redeeming.
go out of business, and I don't know anyone who would be sad.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone in town that thinks that Applebee's is a fancy restaurant.
Applebee's isn't even
Don't care
fancy.
about them.
I might go there for a meme,
Yeah.
but yeah, Applebee's for sure.
Remember that? The one good
Gone there to
memory?
humor my family before.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I do it.
Us going. Were you there that time with our friend?
Was that after? No, I don't think I was. The only time I was there with you was after the 100 that one year.
No, we went with your parents once with us.
Yeah, and
Yeah. So I've
for
been
some reason, my mom and brother love Applebee's.
sad day.
Yeah.
But
Very
anywho,
sad.
it's like the one high school memory I have where I actually had friends and we went out. We went to Applebee's.
Yeah, I was not there.
And my sister and a bunch of our friends were there, and our friend was dating one of Morgan's friends, and he was with. So I was just like, you know what? I'll shoot the shit with this dude, whatever. So I was like, so and so, what's your favorite kind of movies?
Mhm.
And he said, like Jason Bourne, like, but he said Bourne. That's it. And you know, it's kind of loud in the Applebee's, so I thought he said porn. Just casually.
Yeah.
And I just sat there and I was like,
Hmm?
what?
Excuse me?
What did you just say? And he's like, you know, those action movies where they like, shoot each other and stuff. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what is this kid into? And I'm sitting there trying to figure it out. And I'm like, what? And he keeps describing it. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on anymore. And finally he says Jason Bourne, and I'm like, oh, I thought you were talking about porn this whole time. And he's just like, what? And just got like red in the face, super embarrassed.
Yeah, I mean, this is the kid that'll get red in the face if you say hi to him in the hallway.
Yeah, so like me saying, oh yeah, I thought we were just casually talking about porn.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
like, oh.
Good old Applebee's conversation, yeah.
And then I don't even. There was
And then what happened? He was gonna take out his phone to show you a clip of
a Bourne film.
Jason Bourne, but his phone was already on some allegedly a football commercial, but it just had two clothed men straddling each other.
Yeah.
And then he embarrassed put his phone back away. He
Yeah.
didn't show you the clip.
And then I grabbed it out of his hand and was like, what are you watching? And why aren't you closing it out of the tab?
Nice.
And then he got really... He didn't get mad. He just grabbed it and didn't want to talk to me the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Nice.
So...
Not enough redeeming qualities about Applebee's there.
No.
No, that's
Okay.
the only good memory, and it
F.
doesn't bring it out of F.
Yeah,
Fuck
for
Applebee's.
sure. Alright. Let's see. Texas Roadhouse.
Have we been to a Texas Roadhouse?
We went to Texas Roadhouse with my aunt that one time, remember?
Oh, yeah. F.
Weird experience. I would say Texas Roadhouse is above Applebee's.
Really? Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, it definitely is. I mean, the food is better.
Where was I when I went with UD to... Was it Applebee's or Texas Roadhouse? I don't even honestly know.
You went to Texas Roadhouse with you.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I suppose.
I'd give it a C.
I love... Okay, the story of Yudi going to Texas Roadhouse was he ordered like the steak and shrimp.
Can we just talk about Yudi for a second?
Dude, yes.
Yudi is the bougiest man that I have ever met in my entire life.
Yes. He's from...
He's from some country in Africa. I don't know what country he's from.
Yeah, but he literally is just rolling in cash. Just like
somehow
I make the joke that he's the Nigerian prince that stole everyone's social security number.
Yes.
Yeah, he drives like not like a sports car, but like a really nice 4-door car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with like tinted windows, black leather seats.
I hate tinted windows.
Yeah,
God, I hate tinted windows.
He
all Gucci.
Yeah, he wears all Gucci.
Nice.
Yep.
Down to like Gucci socks, wasn't it?
Yep.
And he was embarrassed at Texas Roadhouse that his Gucci socks were not the same color.
No, it was his shoes. He had two pairs of shoes. He had a navy pair of shoes and a black pair of shoes with the snakes on them, like slip-ons.
Yeah.
And he was like,
I look like a fool.
Yeah, he was like, oh, why are those people looking at me? And I was like, I don't know.
Probably because you're like bougie as
fuck, and you look like a fucking king. No, he realizes
stuff.
that he's wearing one shoe that's navy, one shoe that's black, and he couldn't stop laughing. He's like, they probably thought I was a fool.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Yudi, literally no one noticed, and you were...
He's like, they think I'm a fool for wearing different colored Gucci shoes.
Really?
Yes, that's what they think.
Yes.
They think you're foolish.
Yes, it's not that you are a prince. And he always is like nonchalantly flexing on people on his Snapchat story, and I love it.
Yeah.
Like, was it...
Because he's actually super nice.
I love him. I love him to death. But one time for his birthday, he bought, like, you know, there's, like, the Chili Billy cups that are, like, the small ones, and then there's, like, you know, like, the pint-sized ones.
Oh, yeah. He bought
2 for himself. It was, like, birthday boy, or I don't even know.
Yeah, just something dumb.
Something stupid. We're just like, Judy, stop flexing on us. It's like $20 worth of ice cream.
Oh my God.
Yeah, literally bought $20 worth of ice cream for himself.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. Texas Roadhouse. I don't know.
I'd give it a C.
Yeah, it's
Well, I've never been there. I know you can throw peanuts on the floor, though.
Yes, they do have peanuts, Ethan, but...
So C for me.
The main attraction isn't throwing peanuts on the floor.
I would say so.
Oh, gosh.
I can tell you, I'm not going to I can't let Texas Roadhouse be rated above another restaurant that's coming up.
All right, well, let's hear the next one on the list.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
I actually like Buffalo Wild Wings.
I like Buffalo Wild Wings.
To be honest, that's probably like S for me. Like, nothing can top.
I mean, I go there so much, actually, when I think about it. I would put all these on this list. Out of any fast food restaurant, I'd probably go to Buffalo Wild Wings more than any of them. And
Am I embarrassed to say that I agree with S for Buffalo Wild Wings?
It's so good, and you always, like, get exactly what you want. There's, like, the buy one, get one free on Tuesdays.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally the best deal. You can get buy one, get one free boneless wings.
Okay, boneless wings are crap, though.
Oh, fuck you.
No, I hate
God?
boneless. Okay, unless it's the buy one, get one free, I would never buy boneless wings.
Really?
It's not fun. The whole fun is eating it off the bone.
The whole fun is making a fucking mess and looking like a
That's
buffoon.
okay. It's wings.
I love eating buffalo wings when I have the bone in it. Other than that, I just want fancy chicken nuggets.
Yeah, basically.
I know, but I would never buy them. I prefer
breast.
the traditional 100%.
Well,
unless it's buy one, get one.
I mean, that's up to you, and they still have that as an option.
Yeah,
but
so it's definitely still an S tier.
Not
that they're bad, but I would never.
I love getting buy one, get one free
opinion.
medium wings and then having leftovers for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your favorite? What is it?
The sauce.
Sauce. Yeah.
Let's see.
Sauces.
The
Caribbean jerk.
What's mine? The Korean, not curry.
It's like a sweet heat, sweet Thai,
Asian
spicy Thai or something.
Spicy Thai or something along those lines. It's like a curry sauce.
Yeah, I'm more of a dry rub person.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
I get
Why are you
salt
just
and vinegar,
opposite?
dude.
Salt and vinegar.
That is so good.
You're gonna claim that boneless wings are better, and then back it up by saying
bone in,
or bone in is better, and then you're gonna back it up
with
by
salt
saying
and vinegar.
that you use
my
salt
God.
and vinegar as your flavor.
Yes.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Do you want to get banned from this house?
No, not really. But salt and... Have you ever tried salt and vinegar?
I mean, no, but...
I've eaten salt and vinegar potato
Have
chips.
you ever tried the wings, though?
No.
Is it the same as the flavor on the potato chips? Because there's only so many ways
a little
to do
different.
salt and vinegar.
It's a little meatier. Probably
Yeah,
because
because there's meat.
But it's like good. I love it.
Can I just say that when you get wings, usually you don't
What?
just salt them. You put an actual spice.
Yeah, but then there's vinegar too.
That's not spice.
You're such a white
I
person.
know. Okay, you know what? Me and my mom really like.
You literally just like your wings rubbed in salt and acid.
Yes, exactly. I love the burn.
The bird.
Okay. I mean, maybe.
But yeah, I would put Buffalo Wild Wings as an S just because it's consistent. I like the wings. It's the only place to get wings out of all.
You can watch sports.
You can watch a myriad of sports on
Exactly.
30 million TVs. You
Yeah.
get a beer if you want one. A lot of options.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they have salt and vinegar there.
And that for Ethan
That's
is a good thing.
yeah.
For everyone
Exactly.
else, that flew completely under the radar.
What's next, Ethan?
The Outback Steakhouse.
No opinion.
The Outback Steakhouse.
I've never been to the Outback Steakhouse. I just know the commercials with the
With the
sensual
bloomin' onions.
Australian voice and the shrimp being like literally whipped into cups of butter sauce for the commercial.
God, that's awesome. Yeah, the shrimp's good. I love shrimp. But I can't believe you've never been to the Outback Steakhouse.
No.
That's why I'm saying we need to go.
Yeah, we have to go. It's so good. Oh man, I'm just thinking about it. Sorry.
Okay.
I love I go to the Outback. It's probably one of my top choices, I would say, for special occasions. This is one of another fancy restaurant I'd go to. Yeah, the Outback. It's let's see, what is it, like a very traditional Australian experience, I'd say.
Dr. Rife was ripping Outback Steakhouse a new ass.
Why?
The other day.
What's so bad with it?
She was like, they're trying to sound like foreign and like exotic with that stupid ass fake Australian accent.
It's still entertaining.
But it's just like
There's
a bunch
nothing foreign or exotic about steak.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
But it's good.
She was just like.
But they have hands down the best steak out of any of these restaurants. Their steak is good.
But is that
it's
an
seasoned
accomplishment?
well. Yeah.
With that list.
Exactly. It's seasoned well.
No, that's not.
It's
not
seasoned
exactly.
well. It's cooked
They're
right.
Literally half of those are
God.
steakhouses.
Exactly, and they blow it out of the water.
I don't think he's understanding.
Anyway, I can do that at home.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Outback's. It's just. It's a good experience with the whole Australian atmosphere. It's good. I'd give it a solid B because it has to be above Texas Roadhouse. It's not on the same tier as Olive Garden, just because the Olive Garden's got a special place. But
Right,
Outback
that's
Steakhouse is definitely a B for me.
I mean, I can't rate.
Honest.
I can't make a rating.
You have to go there, and it's not actually. I don't know. You have to go.
Okay.
That's all I say.
Now Ethan's gonna take over on telling us about Cracker
The
Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
It's the home style country.
All I know about
to
Cracker
say.
Barrel is they sell cheese. You can buy Cracker Barrel cheese.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can buy Cracker Barrel cheese at the grocery store.
I don't know. I cannot confirm nor deny that. But all I know, the thing about Cracker Barrel is usually when we're on road trips through the southern Midwest, in like Iowa and stuff.
Okay.
And so like half the restaurants usually like a gift shop, and they have like old time candy, like the hard candy and stuff, and
This sounds a lot like Toby's in
then
Hinkley.
Oh yeah.
and then they've got their country styled cooking.
Like country fried steak or what?
I don't know. I
I
haven't been
think
there
it's
in a
more
long
like
time.
mac and cheese and like comfort food.
And like pancakes their breakfasts are pretty good.
Home style.
Home style food.
I
Yeah,
guess.
it's good.
Home style.
It's just good stuff. I'd say it's a solid C.
Oh. It's good. I'll give it a C.
Wait, why C? Why you just hype it
Okay,
up?
actually take it. Well, because I haven't been there in a while, and I can't really back it up any more than that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You hyped it pretty hard to give it.
It's
a C.
pretty good though. I mean, it's just a Cracker
You just
Barrel.
don't want to put it on the same level as Outback.
I can't put it on the same level as Outback because there's not one where we live, so
Oh God.
that hurts it in my opinion. Cracker Barrel, not bad.
Right.
Not outstanding. It's I don't know.
You hyped
Comes
it
into my
pretty
mind a
hard
lot.
to call it not bad.
Yeah.
All right. Red Lobster.
I've never been, but my whole entire family has been there probably multiple times for
D or
birthday
an F
parties.
for me.
Oh really? Spill.
Mediocre seafood.
Oof.
Really salty cheddar biscuits that you can make at home better.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Literally all they've got going for them.
I've had the ones you made at home more than, because I've never been there, but I know the ones that I can make at home are pretty good.
Literally, they do nothing special.
I probably haven't. I can't remember the last time I was at Red Lobster.
And it's It's just as expensive as buying a lobster and cooking it at home.
Yeah, probably.
Seriously?
I would assume.
Oh yeah. It's probably cheaper to cook it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it better.
I mean, have you ever cooked a lobster?
My dad has.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I never told you about that?
No.
Oh yeah, some fresh seafood dealer came into town and he bought a couple of live lobsters and cooked them.
He didn't keep them as pets?
No, he didn't keep them as pets.
Have them breed.
Yeah, and then just have a shit ton of lobsters, and then have a
lobsters.
monopoly on the...
Considering they're saltwater animals and we don't have any salt water to keep
Just put
iodized salt.
Yeah. Shaker
Is that how
in.
it works?
I don't know.
I don't think that's how it works.
Not how it works at all. Definitely not.
Yeah, but no.
I'm gonna be real.
Red Lobster is not special.
I would say Red Lobster doesn't deserve to be on the same tier as Applebee's. And it should be a D.
You've never even been there.
I know, but I don't know. I don't know if I can believe that it could be as bad as Applebee's.
That's fair.
And I'm looking. Yeah, I don't think it could be as bad as Applebee's. I'd give it a D.
Yeah, nothing on this list can be as bad as Applebee's.
You're right.
Applebee's is literally the bottom
Applebee's
of
is
the
so
barrel.
bad. It's not even funny. Yeah, so Red Lobster gets the D.
Famous Dave's.
Famous Dave's.
Fuck Famous Dave's. I'm
Really?
sorry.
I'd give that a
Ouch.
D or an F.
Yeah, it sucks.
Ouch.
It does.
Kinda
Famous
hurts.
Dave's food is ass.
I thought I hated barbecue because of Famous Dave's.
Yeah, she did that. I think she absolutely hated barbecue.
I thought I couldn't eat
Why?
any because
She
it
doesn't.
just
Explain why Famous Dave's
it's
is so bad.
smoky and it tastes like
Yeah.
you're eating an ashtray.
Do you not like that?
No.
No, it tastes like you're eating a burning lump of hickory wood.
It literally
It's
feels like I took
enjoyable.
a bite out of Tim's cigarette.
They take it and they
Wait.
just ruin barbecue. Absolutely massive.
Where was your experience with
Famous Dave's?
Famous Dave's?
Canal Park.
Okay, that explains it. Yeah, that's a pretty. I was at. I don't know. Maybe it's I may have like an emotional connection to Applebee to Famous Dave's rather. Sorry. To Famous Dave's.
And what would that be?
Because we used to go we go camping in Hayward, Wisconsin, and that's where the original one was.
Okay.
And then it burned down.
Oh.
Oof.
And now you just don't want to talk shit about it.
And now I haven't really been there since. Because
Don't
that
let
was the
your
one we'd always go
emotions
to.
blind you,
But it was
dude.
just it had such a nice location. It had a nice log cabin feel, and it overlooked a really pretty lake.
Can I just say though that in Hayward, Wisconsin, that's probably the only thing there is to eat. It's
Yeah,
Hayward,
you're not
Wisconsin.
wrong. Yeah.
You guys didn't really have options.
Yeah, but it was just special to me, and I haven't really been back there since. I'd probably give it a C. I'd say.
I'm sorry, but I would vote.
But
D.
the thing is, I do buy their like devil's spit barbecue sauce to use at home.
Well, yeah, the problem isn't their barbecue sauce.
Their
It's
barbecue
the way
sauce
they
is
cook
freaking
everything.
I love that sauce. They have better sauce than Buffalo Wild Wings. If Buffalo Wild Wings use Famous Dave's sauce, then I'd be on board with some of their sauces. But
Really?
yeah,
Dude,
I
think you just can't handle the heat. You get salt and
No,
vinegar.
I like the
Ooh.
devil's spit.
Bet.
No, I love that heat.
Bet. I don't believe you.
What?
You frequently get salt and vinegar wings. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think you
that's
can
because the
handle
salt and vinegar wings are super good.
No, I don't. I can't believe that.
They are good. Okay.
I refuse
They are
to believe
good. Have
that
you
to
ever
be
had
true.
one though?
No.
Good. They're
That's
good.
because I have taste buds.
They're good. I like spicy, but I don't know.
I don't
Buffalo
believe you.
Wild Wings just has yet to get me a wing that gets me like the salt and vinegar does.
Whatever.
Famous Dave's is a C for me.
D for me.
I just F E
F.
G Z.
Worse than F for me.
Why?
Because it
Below.
sucks. I thought I hated
Just
barbecue.
give it. Please, just give it. Okay, whatever. Jeez.
What's next?
IHOP.
F.
F.
Really?
Yeah.
Terrible food.
Aww.
Really
Bad
bad.
breakfast food.
IHOP sucks.
Aww.
What?
Exactly.
I have good memories.
Now you know
of
how I
IHOP.
feel about Famous
No.
Days. Now you know how I feel about Famous Days.
Again, don't let your emotions blind you. It's
Okay,
a
can I just tell a
mediocre
really
breakfast.
funny story about my dad?
You
Sure.
can.
He has a $50 gift card that he's had for I'm not even joking, 10 years to IHOP.
Mhm.
And every time we go to IHOP, he forgets it, so we always have to spend our own
God.
money. And he always is just like, if I had that damn gift card, we would
That is really funny. He just wants to be done going there, but he can't.
He can't. Just
oh my god.
That is epic.
I mean,
but IHOP still is awful.
Yeah, it doesn't have good breakfast meat.
It's just as much of its microwaved as Applebee's.
Yeah, unfortunately, but it's just the funny meme of Dad always forgetting
that,
gift
that
cards.
is funny. But that's not gonna make me rate it any higher than
that. I don't like Applebee's.
All right, Ethan, tell us about Bahama Breeze.
Bahama Breeze, Caribbean food. I don't know. I've always had good experiences with
this. Sounds like a place that you'd find in Wisconsin Dells in some like cheapy seafood place.
And you get food poisoning.
No food poisoning. No.
Well, you're not telling us about.
So the thing is, it's kind of tropical. You got like the inside. It kind of feels like an Outback when you walk in, or otherwise you can have the the one I've been at considerably multiple times in Florida. We go on the outside because it's Florida and it's nice.
Yeah.
And they've got live music usually, and I don't know. He's always playing some good Jimmy Buffett tunes. This is God. It just really sets the atmosphere of exactly what I want.
Well, that puts the nail in its coffin for me.
Ooh.
Gives me I'd say a solid C.
After hearing Jimmy Buffett mentioned, I was not going to rate it higher than a C.
To be honest,
okay, how do you feel about Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville? Can we throw Margaritaville on this? Let's throw Margaritaville on this. How do you feel about Margaritaville?
Not putting Margaritaville on.
What?
Is that
Which
the one where it's
that?
like where? Wait.
It's a restaurant based on a song.
Oh
that he
yeah,
wrote.
yeah. I don't know Margaritaville restaurant, but I do know the song, and it's kind of ass.
Yeah, the song isn't very good, but the whole. I don't know. I like the whole premise of it. I went there once. It was kind of fun. I'd give it a C as well. It's on the same tier. I can't really go that far. I mean, but now, actually, that reminds me. I was going to say when we were talking about Red Lobster, Bubba Gump Shrimp Company.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how do you feel about that?
Never been.
I'm trying to remember. I feel like I just had fond memories because of the movie.
Yeah.
But the older I get, the more I kind of hate the movie.
Well, yeah, I know yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
But like the whole restaurant I don't know. I thought it was really good. Like I thought my steak was cooked really good. Oh, considerably. I might cook that one experience with the steak above the Outback.
Wow.
Good shrimp too. I really like the grilled shrimp there. So yeah, if we can throw that one on there too, I'd give bubblegum shrimp like a B for Bubba.
You and steakhouse is good.
I love steak. I love steak.
Next time you come over, I'm gonna have to make steak.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll
Okay.
teach you.
So yeah, Bahama Breeze is a C if we finish that. As much as I hyped it up, it's too far away. Not enough. Like I don't know. Can't get there enough. I usually get the rack of ribs. Pretty good.
Ethan just should have a YouTube channel where he reviews food. It seems like he just nothing.
I
can go wrong.
I love these restaurants.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, Bahama Breeze isn't.
Well, does that conclude our list?
No, it doesn't because we have two more.
What's on there?
We have
Fucking Cheesecake Factory.
I've never been to Cheesecake Factory.
It's annoying. It's
stupid.
Annoying.
I've never been there either.
Wait, let me tell you about it.
I just wanted to throw another restaurant.
I went to Cheesecake Factory when I went to Boston.
Oh.
Yep. And the restaurant was stupid big. Like, we walked for a good, 3-4 minutes before we even sat down.
The restaurant is
a factory.
massive.
Yeah, it's massive. And I was just like, where are we going? Like, I was just like, because then there was it felt like we walked through 3 different dining rooms that were sectioned off.
That is awesome.
Like, we walked through one, and they're like, okay, where are we going? And then the second one, walked through, I'm like, okay. We get to the third one.
Every server on that night has their own dining room.
Yeah, and and then we sit down, and we're the only person in the dining room, and we're like, why is this so large? What is going on? And then the menu was 30 plus pages long.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
For real?
They had literally everything.
Jesus Christ.
Pardon?
Jesus Christ.
But it took us literally 15 minutes to figure out what we wanted to eat, and I got a mac and cheese burger with sweet potato fries. Stupid. Honestly, if I do you remember this story, Morgan? I might not have told you.
No.
It involves my stomach.
Did you get the shits after
I got
it?
really fucking sick. And the bathroom door at our hotel was like one of those like
you
Heidi
told me
doors.
This. Yeah, and you like ran all the water at the same time.
Yeah,
so
I started the shower, kept flushing the toilet, and ran the sink.
Oh my god.
Just so that, and everyone was like, they just didn't say anything. Like they knew what was going on.
They knew you were not alright.
Yeah, they were like, oh no,
God.
Britta's having not a good time. It was like the first night of Boston too, and I'm just fucking killing myself in the bathroom.
Damn.
Seriously, the stupidest thing I've ever done. I should have thought, but I didn't. So with that, I'm giving it an F.
Yeah, I'd give it an F probably. I don't know.
I've never been there, but I'll hop on the hate train.
I'd give it an F just because they don't have one here.
And plus the decor is
that
like
really is a big
the Renaissance.
Yeah, that sounds dumb.
It's really
that doesn't really entice me like Italy or Australia.
Yeah, it's like yeah, it's really weird.
It's weird.
Like a kind of like a German World War II themed restaurant.
Yeah.
What's the last one on this list?
TGI Fridays.
TGI Fridays.
I have no opinion.
Neither do I. I've never been there, but
Have you never been to? I've been to TGI
Ethan
Fridays once.
You joke about wanting a TGI Fridays gift card.
I would love a TGI Fridays gift card.
Yeah.
We don't even have one here.
Yeah, and I've been to TGI Fridays once. Got their I think potato skins. Probably.
Damn.
Well, okay, I hate their bagged potato skins that you get from.
I love those.
I don't know. I've had too many. I've never bought them. I've never had them, but just everyone buying them in high school and middle school just really made me angry.
I mean, they're like a good, thick, crunchy chip.
Yeah, maybe I should hate on it.
What do they do with the actual potatoes? Because there's this potato skins.
They just throw French fries? Yeah, they skin the potatoes and then throw the whole potato part away just to keep the
fucking
skin.
Wasteful bastards.
I don't know. TGI Fridays.
Is it above or below a C? Have you been there?
Mm-hmm.
Once. Thinking. TGI Fridays.
It can't be on Applebee's.
So it can't be an F. It can't be an F. What else did I rate a D? Let me check. Famous Dave's? No. Red Lobster. I'd probably rate it the same as Red Lobster.
Okay.
So it's mediocre.
Because the whole gift card makes me wanna I don't know. Makes me want to boost it above an F.
I get
for
it.
Fridays.
I get it.
Maybe it could be like TGI.
There you go.
Days.
Okay.
Yeah, TGI Fridays. That's a D.
That concludes our discussion of
tier 2.
Second tier
fucking restaurants.
Chain restaurants.
Fucking stupid. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Is there any cheap?
I just really in general don't like that whole segment of restaurants.
Me neither.
Is there anything above that?
What?
Are there restaurants better than those?
They're like fancy restaurants.
Like what? I can't even think of one.
No, not Bridgman's. Bridgman's is better.
I just like things that aren't chain.
Like what?
Yeah.
Bridgman's.
Oh no, but like what's above those?
What's above?
Well, most local restaurants are above those.
Oh, I suppose. I'm trying to think. I'm imagining every restaurant in the vicinity.
But if you're thinking of like the next tier up of restaurants, it would just be like extremely fancy places.
Local restaurants.
Yeah, local restaurants and then like fancy restaurants.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
That's kind of way. The Olive Garden for sure.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I have to read it in house. Yes. What now?
Can we please talk about PB&J
Yeah.
dog?
Get this out.
Oh,
Okay, this story
I'm
is
so excited.
We want to talk
So
about this.
I was in, let's see, my 3rd semester of college. Start my sophomore year. I'm a senior now, and so we'll just finish up my senior year, whatever, 4th year. And it's in our creative writing class, and our professor's like, okay, so next time you come in, have like an item to introduce yourself with like a story or something about yourself. And we're like, okay, sure. So then like, I don't know, I don't remember what I brought in, but this one girl who was really, like, at this point in my life, I was trying to like be a good person and not be like super judgmental, but she was very obviously like a goth, and I was like, oh my god, like I really don't want you to do something weird, like I'm really hoping that you don't like do something weird.
He was praying the whole time.
Yeah.
Please don't be weird. Please
basically.
Don't be weird.
And then she pulled out her dog collar, and she started talking about her dog and showed a picture of her dog and was like, I love my dog and blah, blah, blah. And we're like, okay, you know what? Like, yeah, that's cool. Like, you're being normal right now. Well, then she's like, and I guess you're wondering why there's, like, PB&J, like, characters on my dog's collar. And we're like,
not really.
No, not really. And so then there's this kid named Joe who was in that class. And Joe and he was in there up until this point.
Oh, wasn't Joe one that you'd look at all the time?
Me and him had, like, a Jim
ridiculous.
and Pam relationship for, like, the first week of class. And then he dropped after this. And you'll see why. We look at each other and we're like, we just got, like, a funny feeling. We're like, oh, God, what's about to happen? And she's like, so, one time I came home and I had this roommate. And my roommate I caught her using peanut butter and jelly on herself to have the dog stimulate her. But did not use those words. It was very graphic. And Joe literally got up and left. He looked at me and was just like, I'm out, and left. And no one knew what to say. And she said, I later had to have a conversation with her about the dog. And that's not okay. And that but now we have this dog collar for our dog. And I'm like, why would you want to remember that?
Ethan's dying. Ethan, are you alright? He's laughing too hard. Ethan, you can let yourself laugh. Are you crying, Ethan?
Why?
That's not why. What? Did I not prepare you for that?
No, I did not expect that.
Oh yeah, we've been like teasing him with this story. Not giving any hints. Yeah. Did you like it, Ethan?
Oh my god. Why?
So
it wasn't even her dog, it was her roommate's dog.
Her roommate did that to her dog.
Wait, it was...
This is the goth chick owns the dog.
The dog, and her roommate just took the dog and did that with the dog.
Yes.
God, that's even worse.
And apparently that was, like, not the first time. Yeah. So, and, like, you know, all I can think is, like, great, I have a creative writing class with this woman.
Oh my god.
And she just wrote about the strangest things. And it was super, just odd.
Yeah.
That's...
I remember, oh god.
That's actually terrible.
I thought someone brought a gun in during that time, too. I just remembered.
There was a lot of weird stuff at LSC.
He, like, took it out of his bag next to him. It was covered in, like, a towel, and he was, like, holding it weird, and I was like... I'm like, I literally got scared. I was like, started, like, kind of, like, going down. I'm like, we're about to die. This kid. We both die, boys. And then he, like, took the towel off, and it was, like, a dragon statue.
Dragon!
I'm like, how did you get that here without, like, with just a towel around it? Because it was very, like, intricate and delicate looking. And I was just like...
Did he make it himself?
No, he was just really into D&D.
Nice.
He's like... This is a custom-made sculpture. This is my character that I play for D&D. And I was like, I feel really bad. I thought you were going to kill us all. I'm very sorry.
Just a passionate guy. Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I've been...
That's insane. I didn't even know that. I didn't talk that up enough, I don't feel like. You were just probably like, this is fucking stupid. Why do we keep talking about this? Yeah, I was like, what the heck? The peanut butter jelly dog?
Yeah.
Feed the dog peanut butter and jelly. Here's a sandwich. Like, someone ordered a freaking burger for their dog once, and then they didn't come to take it.
Oh my god.
So it's like, okay, this is kind of... Wow.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Sorry.
I really don't like that.
I really wanted to ask her if she called, like, the cops on her, because I'm like, that's extremely illegal. But I didn't want to talk to her, so I just...
Is it illegal?
Bestiality?
Oh, I suppose. When you put it that way.
Yeah, Ethan, that's not okay.
Yeah. Whoops.
But yeah. Ethan, do you know what time we're at?
Probably like 35 minutes.
Yeah, we're probably pushing 40.
Okay.
So we're good.
Okay. With the semester being done, we have teacher evaluations. Did any of you guys leave any not mean?
I think I was good with all my professors
you were
this
good?
semester. I don't think I left any scathing evals. I had before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anything that you remember?
No, I've never been into ripping on professors too hard.
Okay.
Usually I just take a class, I'm like, this sucked.
But
and
whatever.
they did a bad job, but like, whatever, it's over. I'm not going to spend all my time writing a bad review for you.
I get that. What about you, Ethan?
I didn't fill a single one out this semester.
Are you serious?
I had so many. The thing is, I had so many finals to study for, and then I worked so much that I just never got around to it. Yeah, they said like, oh, you should fill these out, and I'm like, well, unless you give me class time, I'm not gonna go home when I have finals to study for, or I'm working. I'm not gonna spend like 20 minutes filling out an evaluation.
Yeah.
They're forced to give us class time to do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
too.
I think we got like 5 minutes of class time, and like that's not enough to fill it out. So then I just started clicking bubbles and just slammed it through. I was like, well, I'll fill it out for you. Yeah.
Oh, ours are paper.
Ours are online, anonymous. I think at one point I only did it for the class I really hated.
Yeah.
And yeah. Kind of talked about how crappy the class it was, so hopefully they appreciated that. Otherwise, I didn't fill out them because I just have the time.
I get it.
I don't know. I mean, if they're not, I don't know. If they didn't give me class time, I just didn't really make enough time to do it. Otherwise, I probably would have for some classes that I really enjoyed, but just not worth my time.
Get it.
Why?
Dude, well, I don't know. I don't want to say it was. How would you describe the one I wrote online?
Extremely.
It was just accurate. I mean, it was like...
I just felt bad afterwards.
Yeah, you feel bad about things that you shouldn't feel bad about.
Okay, Ethan.
Okay.
This is my special education course. The one that I've kind of, not like had issues, but just like been mildly annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent this to one of my classmates to make sure I wasn't being like too mean.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, what could the professor improve on?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, this is what I wrote. Sometimes assignments like the website and the exceptionality paper were unclear on what the instructor wanted. I understand that with the website, the instructor did not want to limit the students, but I found a majority of the class was lost on what it was expected until it was fully addressed. Along with the paper, classmates were stressed about the length requirement for the assignment, and I personally am still wondering about mine and if it was long enough. I was always afraid to ask questions because I knew that I would never get a concrete answer. I understand that this was on purpose because someday we are going to be educators and have to figure situations out on our own, but I should not have to do this with a class I am paying for. A little extra guidance would be appreciated, especially for summative assessments.
Mm-hmm, that makes sense. That's fair. That sounds kind of similar to what I wrote to one of my teachers.
And then I was showing it to someone in the class that was for that class. Mm-hmm. And he was like, dude, nailed it on the head. And then she walks in, and she's like, what are you guys doing? We're like,
your professor?
My professor.
Oh.
And then,
failing out the evals.
Yeah, and we're like, she was like, is that the evals?
She can't look at it.
No, but then she got all like...
nervous, because she's writing about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And then the student that I was telling it to, he was like, oh, it's for another class we have together. Mind you, we're not even in the same degree.
Yeah. Nice.
So he saved my butt, but just feel... I don't know. This last semester, I kind of was just like, I'm very over how everyone is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I wrote, too. Because I never got a single grade back, so why would I put effort into something I'm not going to get a grade on? Yeah. So it was like, the class felt useless, and I was like, I kind of just said, why am I paying for something that I get zero benefit from? Yeah. So that's kind of what I said. I said I wanted, like, some form of benefit, rather. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm getting literally nothing from this class. Absolutely nothing. No grades. Yeah. I have to spend time to do the work. Because, I mean, I guess I technically get a grade, but I'm not getting an actual grade. It's just, you turn it in, and then bada bing, bada boom, there you go. And at the end of the semester, you get a grade. That's not... Yeah, that's how it was. And I was like, well, this is a waste of my time. I'm paying a lot of money for this. Yeah, that's how... Could have gone to UMD, and I wouldn't have had to done this. Yeah. 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 And it was like, wow, this is really stupid. And I really didn't care about that class. I could not have slacked off any more than I did.
Oh gosh.
But it doesn't matter because I got an A no matter what. So it was like, this is pointless. Why am I here? It's even like an honors class. I'm like, what? This is supposed to be like... It's really dumb. Really dumb.
I told one of my professors to stop being racist too,
yeah.
so that was bad. Like, so in our history of the English language class, one of my professors, she's like older, she's very traditional. We were talking about the different characteristics of Black English, and then we watched a video on people speaking Black English, and by the end of the video, there were like urban youth, like rapping.
Urban.
Yeah, and like, you know, dancing on, you know, doing what is it
breakdancing.
Breakdancing on, like, you know, the cardboard box. It was very like late 80s, early 90s movie. And then she turns it off. She's like, how do you guys understand that? It just sounds like a bunch of gibberish to me. And we're like, Professor, why are you and just like,
that's awesome. I
can't understand a word of those people are saying. And I'm like, oh no, please stop talking.
Destroyed.
Yeah, it was just bad.
That's
said,
awesome.
yeah. But yeah.
That's pretty good.
R.I.P.
I like that.
Touching back on last episode, we'll wrap it up with Ethan saying he didn't care about Reggie being kicked out, but then...
I have to
apologize. Reggie.
I'm going to publicly apologize to Reggie. I know there's zero chance he's going to hear this, probably.
No, there's zero chance in hell that he's going to listen to this ever.
Yeah.
He's homeless, so...
Yeah. Oh, poor Reggie. But
I didn't care because he was kind of a nuisance at the restaurant. He just...
What got into you?
But yeah, what happened? What changed your mind?
I was like, he's gone good. I mean, in the moment, I was very heartless. And I shouldn't have been so heartless to my guy, Reggie.
Tell us where this change of heart came from.
Well, it was just average morning there. Everything's going great. And then all of a sudden I see a figure walk through the door, and it's him. And I know that he's not allowed there anymore. And I don't know what to do because I know he's just going to keep walking and talking to himself and just walk into the restaurant. But he's not supposed to be there. And so I turn and I look for Tommy. And he sees, and he nods to me and he says, he holds like a finger, like 1 second.
Yeah.
And then he walks over and he kind of stops him from moving further into the restaurant. And I hear him say, like, Jay thinks it's best if you're not here today or something. And I was like, and Reggie, I don't know, he looks kind of confused, but he didn't fight it. And he just walked out that door, probably never to be seen again.
I thought he reacted with, who the fuck is Jay?
I didn't hear it.
I was told that.
That's what Tommy told me, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Reggie responded.
I didn't hear that. He's a soft-spoken man. You only hear him when he's mumbling the N-word. And then you hear him. Then you can hear him good. But usually I don't understand. So that's what he said?
Yeah, he said, who the fuck's Jay?
That's awesome.
Tommy's like, the owner.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Wow, that makes it even more sad.
That makes it even more sad.
Oh,
wow.
Poor Reggie.
Yeah, and then he walked out into the sunset, never to be seen again.
Rip.
Probably.
Rest in peace.
I don't know
Reggie.
where he is now. He got so many meals
but...
paid for by customers there. I mean,
yeah,
pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he just walked off. And I kind of realized in that moment, I'm kind of sad he's not there anymore. All the good times. Just cleaning the bathrooms one time, and I hear him murmuring outside the door, and I'm like listening. I'm like, what is going on out there? And I hear the N-word a bunch of times. And I'm like, oh,
it's Reggie.
It's him. And then I'm like changing like the soap or something, and he like busts through the door. He like swings it open. And I'm like, oh god, I'm glad I wasn't like sweeping it or anything. And then he looks at me and he murmurs to himself. I can't understand a word he says. He didn't say the N-word though. I couldn't understand anything. So then he like sees me and he walks out, and then I'm like, oh, okay, well, that was a good experience.
Love that for
and
you.
then he goes back and sits down
with his chair jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
throwing the sugar around in his hands. Never use those sugars. Never use that sugar.
That's why Jay got rid of it.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I don't know why Jay got rid of it.
I would be surprised.
But yeah.
Gets a coffee. Then you know he's going.
Yeah.
It's a little sad, I'd say, yeah. It kind of hurts a little bit.
Right.
Deep down inside.
Glad you had a change of heart.
Yeah. I knew you missed him.
I know.
It's hard to admit when you lose
I
someone
know,
you
I
love.
just couldn't cry on the podcast.
On that note, we'll let Ethan have some time to cry.
I don't know how long this one was.
That's okay.
Probably.
I mean, I think
it was a little short.
I think you need to have a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So with that, we're gonna say adios.
Adios.
We'll see you next week. Sometime.
So yeah.
All right.
For sure.
Bye-bye.